Hello everybody, welcome to PAVA! Finally, I haven't done this in a while. You probably have seen several of the videos I did earlier today. I've done 2 anime reviews and a combination of 2 game reviews in one video. I also uploaded a game that I did last Saturday in case people were wondering about that. Today's Friday, the 27th of August. And Pokemon is almost here. I can feel it coming on. It's just so close. It's just so close. It's scary, honestly. And I really do have to say, I am looking forward to this Pokemon, but that's not what we're talking about today. Today we're talking about some Tales of Xilla, some of the stuff I've been playing in Pokemon, and we're also talking about and we are also talking about, well, random anime stuff. So, with that, let's continue with our show, I guess. First things first, we're going to talk about the P within Pokemon. I really haven't been doing... Actually, I played Pokemon this last week with Blastoise, Black Kyurem. But some of you may have been wondering what about the Kyurem idea that I had with the Outrage and does 30 plus 10 for each damage on Kyurem. I've played it, and it's very good again. It's pretty good against the against anything that would stall, because it only takes 2 water energy, and you can just keep it up there. And the more damage it takes, the more damage it deals. Furthermore, if you play Max Potion or something like along those lines, it would be easier to get the or like something along the lines of Scoop Up Cyclone. You can just do that instead. Like I said, it only takes 2 energy to power up. So I think it probably is not good on its own, So instead, it probably should be teched in with a in your usual. I think people should play 2 Black Kyurem and 1 regular Kyurem. But the choice is completely totally up to yours. I think this card might be somewhat decent. I mean, I think it isn't that bad as some people want it. As people are making it out to be. You're like, oh, it's so bad, so bad. But I think it's really good consensus. People are like, oh, it's not knocking out 2 X's per turn. You know what? It's not. I will admit that. It's not even doing it every 2 turns. Maybe every 3 turns, and that's not really good. I think 2 turns would be good, but it's not really consistent with its knockouts because of Outrage is not at all the most consistent attacker in the set. You know, its damage varies. So it's kind of good, but it's kind of not, honestly. I mean, it's not bad. It's not bad at all. It's good. It's just not as good as Black Kyurem. And, well, so maybe it's not as good as Black Kyurem, but it's still pretty good. You know, you might see it here or there, so keep an eye out for it. Another card you should keep out of is Suicune. It can also do, it's a basic, and it has the same ability as Xilla. Safeguard. It doesn't take any damage at all from any EXs or any effects from any along those lines. And it's very good, like I said, but it's a good tech-in, especially for Genesect. So, but I also think people should play a Silver Mirror with that, or a Silver Mango with that, so that way there can be no damage on it, or it can deal damage easily. Because with the Silver Mango, it's doing 100, and that's enough to do it in EX. So you never know. I think this card. So I think those are cards you guys consider with Blastoise. And also another thing, I have Pokemon TCG online now, and I'm thinking about maybe streaming some of my videos if I can. I don't know how to exactly do that. If you guys want to show me a link to our video that does show me how to do it, or you guys know how to do it yourself, just tell me how to do it, and I'll buy the technique so I can upload videos for you of me playing games. You know, that'd be nice. And with that, that ends our Pokemon discussion. Oh wait, no, I have one more thing about Pokemon. I keep forgetting the name of the new set that's coming out, but there's a new set for It's the last black and white set. I think it's coming out next month or in November. But it's coming out regardless, and it's like some kind of legendary set. I'm not really sure about the details, but you get 5 cards per pack, just like Dragon Ball. However, in this 5, you have the odds of pulling an EX out of booster box. You have like 1 in 4 chance, which is really high. There's only 20 packs, and there's only like 5 cards per pack. And out of those 20 packs, you're gonna get 5 of them are gonna be EXs. The other 5 are gonna be like shiny, some kind of short of shiny cards, and that seems really cool. We've also got the chance to see some of the artwork for some of these guys, and the artwork looks beautiful. And especially, and as you guys know, I'm a dragon tamer, and I like to collect all the dragons, so you know I'm gonna be looking out for this because of all the beautiful artwork and whatnot. I've seen some of the artwork for some of these cards, and they just look absolutely drop dead gorgeous. So I'm definitely be interested in collecting them. So yeah, now that's it for Pokemon, and we're gonna get straight to anime. Yay for anime! Yeah. So what's new in anime? Well, I just finished watching 2 series, then to wrap up the animation and Bloodlet. I have them. They're both on my channel, so look at my channel below, and you'll see. They'll probably hopefully see those those things. I also have been. So it just goes back to what I've been watching. You know, I haven't started any new anime. I'm gonna start a new anime next week, hopefully. So if I do, next time you guys see PAVA the PAVA, you should hopefully see something new, a new anime as well. You'll be talking about. So that is that you guys need to be looking forward to. So yeah, I finished doing the wrap-up, which is good, and so look at the reviews for that. And so what are we gonna talk about? Naruto's getting cool, and Naruto's getting pretty cool. There's a funny scene. There's kind of a little bit of a backflash with some guy in Naruto. I keep forgetting his name. Whatever. But it's getting kind of cool. This is mostly just talking at this point, but it should be getting it ready up soon. And the last 2 episodes of One Piece have been really cool as well because it kind of goes into more depth of the fact of Zoro's weakness to women. We already know about Sanji's weakness, but Zoro really hasn't the opportunity to fight many women. You know, the only woman that he really kind of fought was Takashi, or I think that's her name. Whatever. The lookalike girl that was Zoro's childhood friend. If anyone has watched the original One Piece. Well, the One Piece back in the day. And the One Piece, like, you know, before they hit the 100 stuff. You know what I mean. So, he's only really fought her. And obviously the power between them was pretty far out. So he meets this other woman who is also a swordsman of sorts, but she's obviously not in the same league as Zoro. She openly admits that she can't defeat him, but when she finds out that he won't cut women, she kind of takes advantage of that. Then Takashi shows up and they fight, and you know she kind of pretty much loses against the bird woman. Forgetting her name, but she pretty much loses, and Zoro steps in and just goes badassery and just goes, "Oh." I forgot the exact quote. Oh yeah, have you ever seen a ferocious animal that you were sure that would never attack? Sees the look on their face. Neither have I. Or I think he said, I sure haven't. And then he cuts her. But he doesn't kill her, he doesn't use hockey, he just cuts her with straight force. So, it's been said before that Zoro doesn't really see what men and women is equal in strength. I really don't see that. I think he just doesn't really feel it worth killing women. But it has been said before that Zoro probably is a bit sexist. So yeah. Like no, putting this back. Bad chocolate cake. Bad. I haven't eaten chocolate cake in a freaking 5 months, so get out of my bag, okay? I naturally look fat. I can have chocolate cake if I want to. It's my goddamn body, so don't make fun of me. If I want to be fat, I can be fat. But I don't want to be fat. I want to be skinny. I'm kind of skinny. Just occasional breaks here and there. The last time I had something for this week, the last time I had anything sugary was probably 3 months ago. My mom is trying to fat me up though, because she doesn't like when I'm skinny. So, yeah, that's it for anime in my life story. Yeah, nothing really interesting other than that stuff, so, yeah. And now we're down to the video games. Oh yeah, there's a bunch of interesting stuff too. I've been renting 2 games that came from GameFly this week. A third one should be coming on its way. That's Grand Theft Auto 5. That should be coming on its way. I want to play that. And it should be on its way shortly. And I should be getting it within probably tomorrow or next week. So you guys should be probably in the title next week or whenever PAVA, new episode of PAVA comes out. So, yeah. The 2 games that we're into is Pokemon Mystery Dungeon, which people are saying that it's not as good as the others. I believe that to be true. Because it's kind of... It's a little challenging. I've heard people like Game Radar said it's a 5 out of 10. I believe that's total bullshit. Don't even listen to them. Game Radar is usually underrates most RPGs, so just give them middle finger. They'll rate the shit out of the best games. But once it comes to games that's kind of okay, they'll go, nope, that sucks. So don't trust Games Radar. I really don't like GameSpot either, but whatever. That's just my opinion. In my opinion, you shouldn't trust Games Radar, but that's completely totally up to you who you want to believe in, who you think is the correct rater. Whatever. Chocolate cake. Let's see what else is there. Oh yeah, there's Mystery Dungeon. It's pretty fun. Just like pretty much every other Mystery Dungeon. You can't evolve until after you beat the game, which kind of sucks, you know? I wanted to evolve for once during the main story game. I don't have to go through jump through hoops to evolve later on. I want to be able to evolve right then and there. Oh, that just sucks, you know? Why can you evolve everyone else, but you can't evolve freaking it? Also, before I entered the game, I thought that Dunsparce and Quasar were just a bunch of derps. I still think Dunsparce is a derp. His character pretty much just says derp 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 all the whole entire time. Derp. You know, he just looks derpy. He sucks too, so he just looks the ultimate derpy Pokemon. Quasar, however, is a bit derpy. You know, he's more of a stoner badass than anything. He's one of those kind of goes So there's no way he's not a freaking stoner. You know? I think Quasar is a stoner. That's my opinion. But yeah, I'm also playing Tales of Xilla. I keep saying Xilla accidentally, but it's Xilla. And I think the game is pretty cool. I like the game a lot so far. It's a little dated from what I've been told, but it doesn't really look that dated to me. It looks maybe a few... It does shows a little bit, but not too much. But I'm a fan of the Tales of series. I've always have been. Well, not always has been. Ever since I played Tales of Abyss earlier this year, now playing Tales of Xilla now. I'm going, count me on the fanboy train. So yeah, I'm gonna give you the review of that after I'm done beating it. I'm probably through like the first 24 or 5 hours. All my characters are level 30, so I think that's a good sign. I'm not sure, but yeah, so it looks pretty good. I like both games a good bunch. So and don't worry, they'll give you their separate game reviews. I think people are gonna be upset at the fact that my last 2 games shared one, but the reason why they shared one because they're both by Atlas, and you know. When I first started doing it, I didn't think I would have that much to say, but it took 22 minutes long, so whatever. So what else is there? So yeah, Mystery Dungeon and both Tales of Xilla are getting pretty good. I'm gonna start playing Tales of Xilla shortly. Might as well get it ready for you people. So I'm gonna get that ready shortly. So yeah, I really don't have much more to talk about on the video game section. So yeah, I'm playing on the PS3. Whatever, judge me. So what else I have to say? Oh, as for anime, I mean, alternative music. Yeah, that's the final A. Um, for that, there's a song playing in the background. There's No Going Back by Sick Puppies off the album Connect, and that's pretty much what I dedicate the alternative section to. It's pretty much the song in the beginning and the back. So you should enjoy that while I finish up. So that was this week's PAVA. It's kind of shorter than it usually is. I just decided just to go with like 15 to 25 minutes now. I'm not gonna even try to keep it under 10 minutes now, so I don't really care anymore. So yeah, that's what was this week's PAVA episode. So please like, subscribe, and all that good stuff, and I'll see you guys in the next lifey. Yesterday was another life. Turn it left and turn it right. You can't regret what you don't decide. Should've stayed, should've let go. Should've, could've, been to never know.